Hello, hello. I'm on. Is anyone there? And are we live? Hello, hello. I don't want to start till I see a comment or something going on here. Ah, we got someone on there. We're live. We're live. Hello. All right. Welcome to Rock and Recovery. Facebook Live. My recovery rocks. My name's Clyde Alan Hensley. Thank you to the Summit and Rock and Recovery and all of you sharing your time today. And we're all in this together, and that's the biggest part of success is we recover. I relapse. That's one thing I hope, if anything, today that we all take away from it is that you always have somebody around you to help you with your recovery. For a long time, I was in and out of these rooms, and man, oh man, I just couldn't get it. I never used the tools. I never reached out to people and said, hey, I'm really feeling bad today. I don't feel right. And then I get on that pink cloud after like 6 months. And by the 9th month, man, I was ready to start my own little 12-step guru meeting thing. And by the 10th month, I was back sitting on a bar stool because I didn't use my tools, and I forgot that I need other people to keep me in check. That's what recovery is about. It's about being in it together. That's a blessing of it all, really. Real quick, I am an admitted alcoholic in recovery. My sobriety date is October 6, 2010. Before that, I had some time here and there, a little 9 months, 10 months. Last time was really bad. I was homeless. I lived in one of the tent cities, one of the tent encampments where 4 or 5 of us would stay together and hang out and drink, basically. Fly signs during the day and drink at night. I couldn't even get in a haven of rest. I couldn't stay sober enough to get in there for a night. So it was kind of insane. I see my friend Jason's on here. Very cool. But I'm going to do a song here called Bad Memory. And it's kind of like looking back on how deep the alcohol had me, and how it really held hold of me. In fact, there's one line in this song goes, party's over, turn out the light, you don't know when to call it a night. So I'm going to give it a try here. I just got my guitar back from the guitar luthier yesterday, so let's see how this goes. And again, thank you for being here on Rock and Recovery Live Facebook. Bad memory, simple twist fate, and you don't realize till it's too late. Start too early to finish too late. Is what is and not what it takes. Party's over and turn out the light. Don't wanna call it a night. We're borrowing time to live in pain. Think you made it and your life goes down drain. And all I was and not who I am. Waited patiently and didn't understand. And all these plans you have for me, all this bondage you set free. Change or equal your soul. Living your way, forget the past. Just remember, don't look back. All I was and not who I am. Waited patiently, I didn't understand. And all these plans you have for me, and all this bondage you set free. So, you know, recovery is such a beautiful thing. First few years of it, I was kind of like, what do I do? What's next? And I was really very intimidated, I guess. And I was going to meetings, and I got through my 12 steps, you know, or I'd gotten through, you know, up through step 5, step 6, and I was doing the daily reprieve, but I wasn't being active. I wasn't being of service. And eventually I started getting out there and doing a little bit more, and it really deepened my appreciation of my recovery, and being able to help somebody else in recovery strengthens your base in recovery. This song here is actually something I wrote out of the eyes of a child that their parents is in addiction. And the song's called Empty Little Words. I know when I was actively drinking, since that was my drug of choice, I'd say things and never follow through. So for me now, when I say something, I gotta do it. It's part of my recovery. But this song's called Empty Little Words, and it's kind of like out of the eyes of a child, and it goes like this. Empty little words, empty as pain. Blood steps in, and I refrain, and I step back. I don't walk away. Promises broke, dreams down the drain. Joke is on me, and I still remain, and I stand up to face the day, and I stand up to face the day. Sometimes it's time, sometimes it's fate. It's just a miracle worth away. Down on my knees, tears in my eyes, humble not broke by my demise. I hold my heart, I lift my eyes, I hold my heart, I lift my eyes. Sometimes it's time, sometimes it's fate. It's just a miracle worth away. through. Empty the words, empty as pain. Hurt steps in, and I'll refrain, and I step back. Don't walk away, and I step back. I don't walk away. So, as I said, moving through my sobriety, I always have tried to help people and do things in recovery. Because somebody took time out of their busy schedule to help me when I was completely a hot mess. I mean, worse of a hot mess I am now, but I'm a hot mess anyways, you know. So, but one of the cool things that I've been able to do is write some songs about recovery. And I was doing some music ministry for ABC Church, I guess. I went to tell my testimony, and they wanted me to go ahead and play some music. And I was like, yeah, sure, of course. At one point, I was homeless. As I said, I was living in camp. A pastor named John Sosa found me passed out drunk on the railroad tracks. Literally pulled me off the railroad tracks before an oncoming train basically killed me, ran me over. And I still was so deep into my alcohol that I didn't want to get help yet. I stayed that whole summer in 2010 till September out in a camp, in a tent, drinking Steel Reserves, thinking it's going to just get better. It ain't going to take no work. You know, if I want to get sober, I'll go to the Circle K, I'll buy my Steel Reserve and a magic wand, I'll be healed, and boom, that's it. Incredible. But anyways, when I went to ABC to get my ministry, they said Randy Baker's thing was the sermon was going to be, I'm not who I was then. So I wrote this song. I was thinking about, because when I got out of jail for open container in 2010, I remember the CO looking at me and going, you'll be back. As you've been here twice for open container, public intox, you'll be back. And I was like, wow, that's messed up. But he was right. If I want to quit drinking, at best I'd be back there. At worst, I wouldn't be here. But I wrote this song, and it's called The Jail or the Grave. And I'm going to play it for you. And there's one part in it that I mention the Lord sending an angel, and that angel would be John Sosa for literally pulling me off the railroad track when I about got ran over by a train. So let's see how my voice does with this one here. Ball of chaos, lost in the dark, believing in nothing and leaving my mark, wasting every moment, no chance to stop, stuck on myself, the other shoe about to drop. Did I chase a man with no faith, watching what I knew, up and slip away? Not much left except the jail or the grave. Lord, send me an angel, get me off the track, to restore my sanity, get my blessings back. Lord. And everything has changed. Used to chase demons, a man with no faith, watching on me up and slip away. Not much left except the jail or the grave. Used to be, but I'm not anymore. Another statistic, the slam of the jail door. And I'm redeemed and I'm made anew from the hell that I've been put through. No more chasing demons, and I walk in my faith. Problems are blessings from mistakes I've made. The Lord's plans don't include the jail or the grave. It was like my cool little guitar riff there. You like that? That little. Yeah. Anyways. So as I said, you know, we are in this together. This is something we need to do together. There's no way around it. You can't do it by yourself. That is for sure. So give me 1 second to get a little tune going. As I said, my name's Clyde Alan Hensley. You can find me on Bandcamp Reverb Nation. On Rock and Recovery, they're playing my song The Last Straw, which I'm very forever grateful for. I'm going to do a song I wrote called The Story. And basically this song is about somebody who went out and tried to do the big time thing, and they were naive and had no faith in themselves or in a higher power. I think we all know we need a higher power. We need that higher power to reflect with and to hear from, and we need the people with us to bounce things off of. As I said, we're all in this together. So, the song goes like this. It's called The Story. She's a fool with a heart of gold, waiting for someone she don't know, drifting through this life, feeling so empty inside. Wild child in the night, trying to survive. She's not thinking about the price. She just wants it to be alright. Out in the town and still alone, feeling less and less and forlorn, watching pretty people carry on. In her heart she don't belong. Wild child in the night, back room on humble knees. Hands together she starts to believe more to life than what she sees. A mansion in heaven and the rent is free. Born again, washed in the blood, set in his power and his love. She's not worried about the dollars and lights. She gave the sorrows to Christ. She gave the sorrows to Christ. So, I think it's, yeah, I got time for a couple more tunes. Thank you, Jason. I just got this guitar back, and it feels so strange to not be playing one of those jumbos. This next song is actually the one that I believe is being played on Rock and Recovery right now, the song The Last Straw. And when I wrote this, I sat down, and my higher power is the Lord. I'm not here to preach. That's my higher power. But I kept thinking back on times when he'd look down and be like, man, Clyde, dude, really? You're kind of in deep. And I mean, I can kind of laugh at it. My higher power is forgiving. So, when I wrote Last Straw, a lot of people think it's a love song from a man to a woman, and how he just kind of stood there and goes, okay, you strayed, come on back. It's about me relapsing, and, you know, I remember relapse. Mind you, I say one where I literally had left the Paradise Club in Cuyahoga Falls. I was walking by Hunt's Bar Club Diner, and I went in and literally just had 2 draft beers and a shot, and I was like, yeah, this just ain't working. The only thing not working was me. I wasn't working on recovery. I was just kind of taking up a chair, and there was probably somebody needed that chair worse than me at that time. But it's all a divine plan or whatnot. So this song's called Last Straw, and it is being played on Rock and Recovery. Thank you, Mr. Hart. I appreciate that. I kind of got the call text yesterday to play today, so it was kind of like I put together this set real quick, and I thought about all the things that I've gone through to get sober, and all the things I've gone through being sober. And, you know, again, it comes down to that theme of we're all in this together, especially with the COVID-19 thing going on now and all that. It's insane. But we're in this together, and together we can move forward. But if we're solo, doing our solo thing, it can get tricky and bad. And if anyone out there ever needs help or wants to spin their wheels and talk and gnaw my ear off, get a hold of me through Facebook. I'm on Facebook. I got a couple different pages on here. I got a fan site, musician site, and my personal site. It don't matter. Get a hold of me if you need something. That's why I'm, you know, where I am is somebody took time to be there for me. Song goes like this. Walked away that Across the river you went to turn back, but I was there and I didn't attack. But I love you when you left. I watched with no contempt, shook my head and I took you back. But I was there when the last straw snapped. Oh, when the last straw snapped. Darkness and wicked nights, that was the sunrise and the sunlight. Knowing nothing, you went astray, but I was there and I didn't turn away. But I love you when you left, but I watched with no contempt, shook my head and I took you back. But I was there when straw snapped, oh, oh, when the last straw snapped. I love you when you left, and I watched with no contempt, shook my head and I took you back. And I was there when the last straw snapped, oh, oh, when the last straw snapped. And I love you when you left, and I watched with no contempt, shook my head and I took you back. And I was there when the last straw snapped, oh, oh, when the last straw snapped. All right, I got time for one more quick one, and this next song I'm going to do is called Candle in the Window, and it was originally created when I was in my third rehab. I was in my third rehab. I was at Salvation Army on Grant Street. I went there 2 times, and basically I just couldn't get it till that last time, and I wrote this in the Sally. Hold on one sec. Something's... When you get new strings on a guitar. Put a candle in the window, put your light upon my feet. I walked so many miles in my own misery, and I run things in close, discarded things in greed. Put a candle in the window, shine salvation on me. Put a candle in the window, put the light upon my feet. Guide me to a straight and narrow, with your angels watching me. I could not see light alone before we knew went so wrong. The door was locked and I was chained inside so dark and cold. Please let the handle, Mama, I'm coming on. Put a candle in the window, put your light up on my feet. Guide me straight and narrow, with your angels watching me. Put a candle in the window, put your light upon my feet. Guide me on straight and narrow, with your angels watching me. I want to thank the Summit and Rock and Recovery for helping make this event possible. Listen next week, Wednesday, September 9th at 1 p.m. Eastern. We have a special performance from Benjamin Payne. It's going to rock out. My recovery Facebook rocks live. Everybody needs a little rock and recovery. You guys, my name's Clyde Alan Hensley. Anything you need, look me up on Facebook. I'll help you out any way I can. Blessings. Recovery rocks.